If you're running a skincare store and your customers are only buying one product at a time, then you're leaving serious money on the table. What if a simple quiz could guide your shoppers to a full routine and double your average order value automatically? I know that might sound like a high expectation, but today I'll show you exactly how a skincare quiz can transform your store's revenue and how you can set it up the smart way. If you sell skincare online, you already know customers get overwhelmed with the choices. Cleansers, serums, toners, moisturizers, they're not really sure what they actually need from each of these categories even. That confusion slows buying decisions and shrinks the cart size, meaning like less products that they buy. A skincare quiz solves this problem and turns this confusion into something bigger and more purchase. So before we understand how a skincare quiz can double your average order value on Shopify, we first need to understand why quizzes increase order value in the first place. What's causing it? So a skincare quiz works like a digital consultant. Instead of customers guessing what to buy, browsing around, the quiz asks targeted questions like skin type, concerns, sensitivity, the goals of the customer, and then recommends a personalized routine. And there's a way that this personalized routine can boost your average order value. First, customers trust personalized recommendations more than browsing and guessing themselves. Second, routines naturally include multiple products instead of one, so this is exactly where you can double your average order value. Guided shopping reduces this hesitation that they have to go around and look at different products or similar products and guess which one's better. Routines that you recommend at the end feel more logical. It feels like you're helping your customers and it doesn't feel like you're trying to get them to buy something, which is really important. So instead of buying just a cleanser, customers buy the cleanser, the treatment, and the moisturizer because it's presented to them as a whole system. Another reason how a skincare quiz can double your average order value is when somebody completes a quiz, they understand that they've invested time and attention. This creates a commitment. When they see results that are labeled, your personalized routine, your skincare routine, build your skincare routine with us. It feels like tailored. It feels almost like a prescription from a doctor. However, let's not confuse it with a diagnosis, of course. But this attention towards personalization increases perceived value. And when this value goes up, the resistance goes down. So people are more inclined to buy it. So now let's understand what a high converting skincare quiz should include. It should include skin type questions. So think like dry, oily, combination, sensitive, etc. 2, it should include the primary concerns. So acne, aging, pigmentation, redness, irritation. This drives treatment product selection a lot easier. Lifestyle factors. This is something to consider. Climate, sun, exposure, makeup usage. 4, routine builder results. So don't recommend 1 or 2 products. It's better if you recommend a full routine stack, especially if your main goal with the quiz is to increase your average order value. 5, bundle the results. Show the routine that you're recommending at the end as a bundle with savings or starter kit price so that it seems approachable. Emails and SMS bonuses. So before showing results, it's very common, you can ask for email or SMS to send their personalized routine. This grows your list and lets you follow up with routine newsletters, maybe product reminders, refill campaigns. You can follow up with email marketing. So essentially what you do is you collect your data, connect it to a third-party tool and integration that you can later use for marketing purposes. Now, this is the most important part. In order to actually increase your average order value, What you need is a tool to work with, and the right tool. Let's take this quiz for an example. As we noticed, we're starting with a question, what's your skin type, which is very common, as I mentioned before. But you can see that it's also visually quite engaging, and it's really helpful whenever I'm trying to see if my concerns match the actual problems presented. And then I'm answering a few questions, as you can see here. And then here's where the personalization comes. I can provide my name. And here I can also provide my email if I want, in order to receive a discount in this case. But this will allow you as a merchant to collect these emails and then connect it with your third-party tools. And here we go. This is the best part of the quiz, where we see the full routine right here. And there are a few things to note. As you can see, there is the coupon code that we can use at the checkout, which is really fun. And then we see the actual steps of the routine. One thing to keep in mind is that you can also provide descriptions for your steps in order to kind of educate your customers. There's the proceed to cart button. We can immediately add it from the result pages. And then we can proceed to buy actually. This quiz was made with Recomma, and if you also want to integrate this in your own shop, don't forget to check the description below.